Hey, good morning everybody, and thank you so much for tuning into this episode of Shaving with Chief. I'm the Chief, and as you can probably tell, I'm back in my den, and I'm in a really good mood this morning because I came home yesterday. I had some pretty sick mail calls, and I got some soaps that I've been really looking forward to trying. So the soap I'm going to be using today is Undersea by Ariana Evans. I'm going to start off first by talking about the artwork. The artwork has been getting a little bit of shit lately because some people like it, some people don't. Some people would prefer a label. I honestly really like this artwork. If I had to choose between artwork like this and just a standard like soap label, it would be this every day. I respect the artistry behind it. Is it the best drawing? Is it the best whatever? It's really up to personal interpretation. But I like the label. I think it's really nice. The scent itself is Ariana Evans' first aquatic. And it smells absolutely beautiful. I just definitely get some beautiful aquatic notes, some grapefruit, a little bit of like that ocean salty air in there. And it even has kind of like a dandelion-esque type of scent note. It's just really pleasant. I look forward to using this today. So for my razor, I'm going to use my 10/8 Max Sprecher. But I kind of bitched out a little bit. I sent it to Max and I had to mute the tip. I just got tired of getting stabbed in the face, and I'd like to be able to enjoy my shave. I've been doing some pretty consecutive straight razor shaves as of recently. I think my skill and my ability has increased substantially, so I'm feeling pretty confident this morning. So I'll probably end up cutting myself 10 or 15 times, that being said. But but yeah, I muted the point. Should be a lot easier to handle. And I went ahead and I've already preloaded for about 20 seconds on my Mozingo Brushworks ZT2 knot. With Kaizen, I don't want a huge voluminous lather with straight razor shave, so I think 20 seconds might do it just right. So let me take a sip of coffee and we'll get right into the shave. It smells awesome. I've been looking forward to this scent. And the label really is unique. Like, who has anything like that? So props, Peter. I really enjoy it. But being that I was out on the island for a week, I decided to take today off just to catch up on some stuff. I was hoping to get an oil change and hit up the post office, get some groceries done. All that's in the works for today. It's gonna be a nice, kind of relaxing, productive day after a long, hard week out on the island. But I got some good sleep last night, had a couple of drinks, ate some pizza, and spent some time with my girlfriend Kaylee. So it was just a nice kind of like movie and chill night. We watched Elysium. If you're familiar with that movie, I've seen it a couple of times, but Kaylee had, and it's a pretty good movie. Matt Damon's a badass, so pretty good movie. But I am so happy to be back in my den. It's all about the creature comforts, like being able to like wake up this morning and put on some music and take a nice shower in my own shower. Very enjoyable. Very enjoyable. But yeah, I think one of the best things about being out on the island is coming home to that awesome ass mail call. Like being able to like walk through the door and see 6 packages with my name on it. I'm someone that's truly fueled by rad and sad, and I have no shame in admitting that. Like I love to shave, of course, but I think the most fun and the most exciting part of it to me is just getting the new gear. I don't know how that makes some people feel, but I just feel like a kid in a candy store or like on Christmas coming home and getting new gear to try and experience. It's pretty exciting. So it might be underhydrated slightly, but I want to keep it low structure, so I'm just going to keep it right here for now and clean myself up, and we'll start our first pass. So it's almost 5 minutes in. I'm curious to see what my time ends up like, because I haven't been making a lot of videos lately just because, I've been busy out on the island, and I wanted to take the opportunity to really improve my straight razor technique. So I've been working on it quite a bit. I think that my time should be cut down pretty significantly. So, okay, here it goes. The 10/8 Max Sprecher just has the full file work, beautiful with the mother of pearl scales. So this is a brand new Sprecher edge too. So he just honed this for me. It's going to be pretty sharp. So far, so good. I got my trusty little sponge right here. The sponge really is epic. Like, I highly suggest checking out the sponge. It really is so much easier without that spike. Pretty good first pass, I'd say. Yeah, it's crazy as it sounds. This is a 10/8 near wedge, and even though it's so large and so heavy, without that spike, it's way easier to use. Way easier to use. The only thing that was really scary about it was that spike. The weight of the razor and the size of the razor really doesn't matter when you're being conscious of the edge, you know. That's really what it's about. Yeah, and this scent, it's so beautiful, Peter. You did such a great job. So if you're kind of new to my channel, then you probably aren't aware, but I am very blunt and opinionated when it comes to scents. And scents are completely subjective, right? So like, you know, just because I love or hate something doesn't mean that's fact, or everybody will feel the same way. But I have no problem saying that a scent is terrible, because it's really, I'm speaking for myself. This is one of the most beautiful aquatic scents that I've ever smelled. I would probably place it second behind Bombora, but it is that beautiful of an aquatic. I really enjoy it. And the scent note the scent strength is strong. Like, it's like probably an 8, but it's not like overwhelming. It's just beautiful. Like, it really does have this beautiful aquatic, somewhat green grapefruit, dandelion-esque, beautiful scent. It is just absolutely beautiful. I'm just gonna leave the lather like that. I'm sure it'll be just fine. But yeah, I've been looking forward to this shave. Been looking forward to using this razor and not stabbing myself with it. Such an incredible shave this morning. I'm really enjoying this. And the great thing about the Sprecher edges is that they're just so sharp. If you have a heavy enough blade, you don't even need to apply any pressure. It just shaves for you. Very, very cool, very, very relaxing. Just a pleasure to use. I now also send all my other razors that are not Max Sprechers to Max for honing. I have a vintage Japanese Swedish steel razor at his place right now getting worked on. Figure I need to up my vintage game. I have nothing that's vintage. Cool. All right, pass 2 down. I think I nicked myself right there. That's like a common place for me because I have this like bulbous ass chin. So like I tend to cut it. That's cool, no big deal. Awesome. So considering that I started at 5 minutes, about 5:30, and it's right at 12 right now, I think I'm making pretty good time comparatively to what I'm used to. Which kind of proves to me that the consistency really is key. So like, I've been straight razor shaving on and off probably for like the last 6 months. And other than like just a couple of occasions, I never did more than 2 back-to-back straight razor shaves. And over the last 2 weeks, I only got a single DE shave in. Like I did all straight razor shaves, and no lie, like I improved more in the last 2 weeks than I have in my entire wet shaving career. Just by doing those consistent shaves and kind of like learning that muscle memory and getting into the groove of things. Consistency really is key, and I never really, valued that or respected that process. I just figured that if I did it enough, regardless of how consistent I was, that I would, learn the skill and get better, but no, consistency is important. Yeah, and the scent is just gorgeous. Just beautiful. And I'm not someone who like really reaches for aquatics that often. Man, this one is very, very nice. Very, very nice. Clean off the ears. All right. Final shave or final pass. I'm gonna hit the neck one more time, and then I'll do against the grain. Yeah, my right hand is like really shaky. Still haven't gone to the doctor. I need to do that. But yeah, never be afraid of the big blades. I mean, it's a little bit harder to control. But it's really not like a night and day thing. Not at all. Awesome. Man, what happened here? I think I got a little crazy down there. Got quite a bit of irritation right there. A little bit of a quieter shave this morning. I'm just kind of like soaking it in and relaxing. I slept really good last night. Don't feel any stress this morning. Just taking it easy. Enjoying the shave, kind of just soaking it in, smelling this beautiful aquatic, enjoying this brand new edge. It's a nice morning. It's nice not having to worry about that spike anymore. Awesome shave. Nice and relaxing. There's a little irritation on the neck, no big deal at all. That's why this is the kind of shave that I've been kind of striving for. Just something that I don't have to try super hard about, just kind of just relax and finally get to just kind of like let my muscle memory take over. And it took long enough. It took me a long ass time to get here. But the consistency is what did it, honestly. Oh man, that scent is just absolutely beautiful. I highly suggest it. Like, if you have the opportunity to pick this up, I would definitely pick it up. It's just great. It's just a really, really lovely, lovely aquatic. No cuts, just a little bit of irritation. It's a great way to start my my time back here, you know. All right, matching splash. I didn't really shake it up. Let me shake it up real quick. Oh, it smells so good. So I got about like 5 or 6 drops in there. Oh man, so the splash smells like a mixture of like grapefruit and just green, like fresh cut grass with some like pepper and spice. It's beautiful, y'all. What a good shave this morning. All right, so the soap I used was Undersea by Ariana Evans. This is in the Kaizen base. I like the artwork. I think it's really cool. The scent and the performance is stellar. Love this. Probably my second favorite aquatic scent. The razor I use, let me clean it off real quick, is my Max Sprecher 10/8, and this is with the full file work and the mother of pearl scale. It's just a beautiful razor. He named it the Zoom Wall, but it used to be a lot meaner, so I might have to rename it. There's no spike anymore, so I just got tired of stabbing myself in the chin. It's just too much. And then my brush of choice was my Mozingo Brushworks. This is a ZT2 knot. This is actually a 24 millimeter, but I think he lied to me because it's a huge ass knot, which is a good thing. This is definitely like a 26 millimeter. But thank you all for tuning in this morning. I'm the Chief. Thank you for watching my channel, Shaving with Chief. I can't even talk right now. I need some more coffee. I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful Thursday, and I'll talk to y'all again soon. Cheers.